Hello, I decided to do a nightly, re- I guess you could say report or whatever, but I was gonna watch some TV. I thought I'd just kind of unloosen and watch some TV, but I couldn't get my satellite to work tonight because of the rain, I guess. But anyway, I had to run some comments about Camo Dave, and evidently, like I said, he had a few enemies, and I guess I was one of the big ones. So it's too bad we had to be enemies like that. Cause I really tried hard to become I knew I couldn't be a best friend, or I just wanted to become a good YouTube friend at the least, and but I tried. I worked really hard. I really pushed hard in doing communicating in my channel, and I've had people from my people coming over to his people and trying to do that and try to get some kind of stabilization between my channel and his. We just couldn't do it. He wasn't going to let it happen. It's just too bad. It really is too bad because there's a couple people that really they really tried. We really wanted to be. All I wanted to be was a YouTube friend. That's it. Never wanted to come to this. Never wanted it to be. It's sad. I don't care how anybody can hate somebody. How could you hate somebody that bad? How could you, Camo? How could you be so hateful, man? Sometimes you just have to take a chill pill, man. Just let people be, man. Just you know what? Just give somebody 60 seconds of fame one time in your life, man, and live with it. I can't. I did all I could do. I prayed for his soul. I really did. Prayed for him. It's sad. So we're just gonna let him rest now. It's just he's in his place now. There's nothing anybody can do. We can't turn back the clock. It just doesn't work that way in this kind of world. We're here for, what? I told Campbell Dave when I talked to him on the phone, we live a short life. We don't have a whole lifetime. In other words, we're not going to live forever. So why don't we just forgive each other and move on, We just, like I said, none of us are promised I'm not even promised to make it past tonight. I got the same kind of problems he's got. I got heart problems. I got all kinds of problems. Yeah, I can't even believe I'm still alive. I really can't. To this day, I just can't believe it. But anyway, I did what I could do. I tried hard to make amends with him. I tried hard in this channel. I tried. You have no idea how hard I tried, man. I pushed hard. Came in his channel, he blocked me. On every account, he blocked me. He blocked my people too. He blocked everybody. We were just trying to make peace. We weren't trying to troll his channel. We weren't trying to do that. That's not the way I am, man. I'm a Christian guy. Believe me. Believe me, I'm Christian. I have the love of the Lord in my heart, and I never wanted this to come to this. And now I look at it and I'm like, oh, jeez, my God, it's horrible. I had to come on. One more time. I just had to. My emotions were just eating away at me this afternoon. I just couldn't take it much more. So I just had to release. I just have to have a release. I thought I'd try to watch TV, and then I couldn't watch it because it's raining like the dickens here in Phoenix, and the weather's been nasty for a whole week, and it doesn't seem to let up. I don't know when we're going to see sunshine. I had to recharge up my solar generators just so I can run my refrigerator tonight, just in case that happens. But I'm just going to wait till whatever, and if I have to plug it in, I'm ready to plug it in and turn the solar generator on and run the refrigerator for a couple hours because last night it woke me up at 4:30. I had to start the vehicle up and run it for 30 minutes because I didn't have enough power. That's what happens when you live a nomadic life. You got no sunshine, you got solar. you don't have anything, you know. You're, in other words, my solar, it's a weird thing. It was a weird night. You know why? Because I was woken up at 4:30 this morning because my solar generator was going off. And it's probably, I hate to say it, but it was probably, you know, it's funny. Last night was Camo Dave passed away last night, and my solar generator, or my solar, pretty much died last night too. So that was kind of strange that both my solar dies and then he dies in the same night. So to give my solar power, I had to charge up both my solar generators. So, but that's what I've done for now. But hey, you know, at least I think the bucket poison. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened out there. I was out at courtside, and I couldn't stay there because of my foot care. You know, it just wasn't going to work. So I went to Lake Havasu City, which was a beautiful town, man. I'll tell you, that wonderful Christmas lights out there. I gotta say, I gotta hand it to that town. They really did a great job of decorating London Bridge. It was immaculate. That's one thing I could say. At least I got to see that. If I didn't see anything more or less, at least I got to see that. Let's just say I died tonight. At least I could say I've seen some things, you know, before I go, you know. I kind of like to think there's a few things left in my bucket list, but, you know, we'll see. We don't know what the Lord's going to bring. I never know. But yeah, I thought, yeah, I heard that, you know, I've heard a few things about Camo Dave and with his health. You know, I know he had some health issues. Very similar to mine, actually. They got high blood pressure in their family. I got a high blood pressure in my family. You know, I've heard some things. I've heard some people say that he had some issues with his health, you know, and I believe it. I believe it, you know, with all my heart that he had some issues. It's just too bad he didn't go get help, you know. It's too bad he didn't reach out and go see a doctor, you know, like a good medical doctor to have himself checked out to see, you know, he should have been on high blood pressure pills, or he should have been on something to help himself, because he just, you know, people are, you know, they're just gutsy, man. They just don't want to sometimes get the help they need, you know. They know more than, you know, everybody knows more than doctors do. I just do. So it's one of those things. Life is short, and we still, yeah, it's sad he passed away. How many times have we tried, RV Tribe member? How many times did we try to reach out to him? How many times did I try? And then it wasn't, and then he's thinking I'm trying to troll him. I'm not trying to troll him. I was just merely trying to be on the same page as him, you know. But did Camo have a wife or no? Camo was not married. I don't know if he had any relationship. He may have had a relationship of some sort, not like we're thinking you would, but he may have had some kind of relationship. I know he had. See, his relationship was with the Nomads. That was his relationship. Bob Wells sanctioned the hit on. Who knows what happened? Only one will know. One will ever know what really happened there. But anyway, when you run some health issues, and when you run away with health issues and run away from it, it'll come to you, and that's what it does. See, if you run from it, it's only going to get worse. So sometimes you have to just go bite the bullet and go to a doctor and get checked out. Go to a cardiologist, do a stress test, find out what's really going wrong with your heart. Then they'll find out at that point. Then they'll check your blood pressure. They'll see your blood pressure is high, or you might have some other issues, outlying issues too, you know. So there's just a lot of things. I've been to every doctor, and it seems like in the world, the way I've been. How many times have I been in the hospital this year? This year alone. How many times? I think I've been in the hospital, I don't know. I can't even count how many times. Heck, I mean, even the people in Flagstaff Medical knew my name by heart. Every time I come in there, they're like, hey, hey, Dave, he's back. He's back. He's back again. Let's face it, RV Davey, our days are, yeah, that's true. Our days are numbered. I agree with you. But I would have thought I was going to be gone a year ago, if not even 2 years ago. Maybe even 4 years. You know what? I was at death's door with my heart attack in 2016. I suffered a massive heart attack, and I'm taking pills just because of that heart attack. And my heart took a beating, man. It's kind of hard to believe that my heart was able to recover from it, so I can actually be talking here on this channel. I would have never thought I'd be talking to this day. Didn't think so. I just never would have thought. I asked Camel Dave many times if he would acknowledge us over here at the Davy tribe, but he wasn't interested. Like I said, we did put a big effort in to meet up with Camo Dave and to get with him somehow. We tried hard, man. We tried. We tried hard. I feel so bad, man. I feel so bad. I feel really bad over this because I tried. I gave my heart. I put everything to make up. I just didn't think we were such enemies, but I guess we were. But I didn't want to be enemies. I didn't want to be enemies with anybody. I just want to be a good Christian guy and do the right thing. I just want to do the right thing. That's all I ever wanted to do. Oh man, this is killing me. Oh my god. Oh man, this is running. Oh, I'm gonna have to take my blood pressure pills tonight. Harvey, he died in his sleep and he had no previous heart problem. It's crazy. It's weird. It's just so strange. It's so out of the blue. He just has a heart attack. It just seems kind of crazy, It just seems kind of crazy to me, Let's see. Moved to be at least. But yeah, I'm not a troll. I might go into somebody's channel and, I thought we could have, a little bit of fun, with one another here and there, but I just thought we could, but I guess evidently we just couldn't do it. He just wasn't going to see it that way. I don't know how he saw it. I guess I was one of his biggest enemies, but I don't know. I don't know if he had any other enemies besides me, but I wasn't an enemy with him. I was just merely trying to be a good nomadic friend, and I've been living this life for 5 freaking years almost. And do you think I love it? I don't. I'd love to be in a house. Believe me, I would. But we did 60 seconds of silence in this channel earlier today on his behalf, So, I prayed for his soul. I really did. I prayed for his soul. I'm not done praying, but I hope he got to where he needed to go. I hope he got to the right place. I really do. I don't mean anything. I would like to Shimei to come into this channel and we have I think we had to have like I don't know, we're going to have to do something, but right now I can't do anything right now because the weather is so bad here in Phoenix. It just keeps raining and raining and raining. Heck, I don't think I'm ever going to get solar power the way it's going right now, but I don't know. I'm going to get with my solar guys at the end of the week, hopefully, and hopefully I could do a little bit. I could get it to where my generator will charge up my regular camp batteries. So that's what I'm hopeful for. I'm going to pray for that. That's for sure. And I've done all I could do to pray for Camo Dave. I went through this when my friend died. You can't force people. You try. You know what? You can't be. Look at this. Look at it this way. My own family, my own brothers and sisters won't even associate. They're the same way. They're hard-nosed. They think they're going to live forever, but they're not. But they want to play enemies with me, But that's okay, I guess. I tried there again. I've tried with my own family, my two brothers and two sisters. To no avail. I'm getting nowhere with them. I had to give up. It's sad, you know. It's really sad. What's going on, Tasha? How's it going? I hope you're doing fine where you're at. I'm gonna take my blood pressure pills. I'm not gonna forget to do that. I forgot earlier, but gotta remember to take my blood pressure pills because I'm gonna shoot my blood pressure through the ceiling tonight. So yeah, we prayed. We done all we can in terms of Camo Dave. You know, he's covered my channel. He helped grow this channel. He has at least he did play a little bit of part in growing this channel a little bit. You know, of course I played a big part too, and of course you guys did too. You know, coming in here and stuff, and I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting the channel and supporting this Christian based channel here. It means a lot to me for sure. It does. May not sound like it sometimes, but it does. So, yeah, I gotta take my meds. Yeah, I didn't take them today. I thought I'd just postpone it and take it, and take it. I guess I'll take them all tonight instead. I'll take my heart medication and get some blood pressure pills going in me, and hopefully that's important. I do that because otherwise my heart's not gonna like it. So let's see. So what? I heard. Here's the other bad news. What's all this bad news? I heard that Elvis Travels is broken down in Kansas. I guess that's true because so evidently he's trying to make it out west, I guess. Yeah, I'd still like to meet up with Elvis Travels. I think we should meet up for sure. I think between him and I think we could do a tribute to Camo Dave. We'll do a live broadcast between the two of our channels, and we'll patch things up. Even though he's gone, we're still gonna try to clear the airwaves for his channel. And so anyway, he's in Oklahoma. In the end, he didn't care for us. You mean Elvis Travels? Are you saying Elvis Travels didn't care for us, Tasha? He likes to take our money. Though I didn't hear him ask for money on this breakdown, so he must be feeling a little guilty. Are you going to cover the Nomad News? What do you mean, like run a channel, Oli? I can never replace Camo Dave, I understand that, but remember there was one point I really wanted to compete against him. Now I can't do that. Obviously I can't, so. But, we'll do something. I figure this channel is capable of running some nomadic kind of news, Yeah, we could do that. I just got to get my computer up and running, so I got to work on getting that going. I got to get my hotspot running too. Of course, it's not in good shape right now due to the fact of the weather here. But since when does Phoenix, Arizona get rain for 5 freaking days every day? I'm starting to think it's 42 days and 42 nights, like the Bible says. You ever heard that? That actually truly happened. We could lose a few more. We could lose some people. No doubt about it. You hope we don't, but we will. Now we're starting. See, I always thought we'd start losing people within our lives, the inner lives. Now you always hear about the rock stars, you hear about the movie stars, and you say, "Oh my, R.I.P. this person, R.I.P. that person," and then now it gets to the point where starts to get to you and I, Then we start losing nomadic people, and we start losing, there have been a few nomadic people that have passed on too. So yeah, even this year, a couple people have passed away. And Camo Dave never got to experience camping, really didn't. I think that was something that he may have wanted to do, Have it, no, no, I don't. I don't know. I don't know if he ever got coronavirus. It's a possibility, but I don't. One would only know if But I doubt if they're going to do an autopsy. But if they do, I think they'll find out that he most likely suffered a heart attack. But who? Guess we'll have to find out. We'll never know. He never got to become a real nomad. Nope, he did not. I could have taught him a few things about camping. I know everything about camping. I don't know everything, but I know a lot of things about camping. That certainly could have helped his camping trips, for the future or the present. But unfortunately, he wasn't interested. He just wasn't. So, Davey, if you pass, please have Todd straitjacket carry on your legacy. I would hope he would do that. I seriously would. So, but I'm gonna work hard at my health, and I'm gonna make sure I check everything before I go to sleep tonight. I'm gonna make sure I can't check my blood pressure, but I can sure take my pills. That's one thing I can do. But so we're doing a broadcast from rainy, wet Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not even sure what my solar is. I don't think it really matters at this point. So let's see. Do you have? Will tape. You know what? Put it this way: my family members, my cousin in Ohio. I don't know. I don't even know if he has a will. Most people in my family don't make wills. It's just something they don't do. I would be surprised even if any of my family members had a will. I just would be surprised. But the only reason they would have one is just to keep me out of it. That'd be the only thing I can think. So, but anyway, we got Jasmine in here. We got Street Life in here. We got a bunch of people in here. Who else we got? I can't even comprehend who we got. Good to see you in here, Jasmine. It's been a sad day, to say the least. I guess you could say one of my big enemies, which was Camo Dave. Of course, he covered my channel, back in 2018 and I think a little bit in 2019. And he hasn't covered it since. And he's helped a lot of channels, I gotta say. Just by him saying my name, my nomadic name out there like he's done so many times, he certainly has helped, and he certainly has brought people to the channel for sure. So I'm just glad Camper, RV Camper came in here. So she came in and he covered her. I guess she's got some input there too. So I'm glad she got a chance to come in here. I really am. So it's just so sad. I'm just tore up, right now over the news. I just wish we could have. I just wish between him and I wish we could have ironed out the differences. We just couldn't do it. Sometimes it turns out to be that way, just like my family. Same thing there. I can't seem to iron out the differences between our channels or our lives, I find you and Rosie. I found you and Rosie years ago through Camo Dave. Through Camo Dave. Camo Dave. He had a lot of input and people finding people, in here, and he brought a lot of people to this channel. I gotta at least commend him on that. Commend him. Can't even say the word now, but I can't say. My deepest condolences go to his family, his sister, and all of his family, relatives, everybody, because it's just too bad that we just couldn't get it together. I really wanted to meet the guy when he was here. I think when he came into Phoenix, I was in Lake Havasu City. I was in Quartzsite for about maybe 2 weeks, and then I think I was in. And then I was in, like I said, Lake Havasu for the rest of the time. So, and then I finally made it back to Phoenix, like the song says. By the time I get to Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? So Phoenix is my hometown. Scottsdale, Arizona. I grew up here, so Scottsdale, Arizona will always be in my heart because I grew up there as a little kid and then through high school too. So, so yeah. But this was a great place to grow up as a little kid. It really was. I wouldn't say it is today, but it was back when I was growing up. Of course, I'm almost 60 years old now, so let's see. I am bad. I need a spanking, my takers. RV Davey, will you be donating to Camo Dave? Let's see. RIP. John Madden died too? John Madden died? You're kidding me. Wow. What a day. Let's see. 32 in Street Survival. 32 in New Hampshire. 60 in the RV. Dang. It's a lot warmer in here. I don't know what the temperature is. I don't have a temperature gauge, but I got the heater going, so. Harry Reid died too. Even, you mean to tell me John Madden is gone? Harry Reid and John Madden and Camo Dave all in the same word. John Madden died. Wow. They just did a program, a football special on him, man. He really helped the NFL a lot. He was like the Camo Dave of NFL football. He really was. He was like, he brought like contracts. He really made the NFL worth a lot more than what it could have been. He really put the word out for the NFL. Put it this way, he really formed Fox News, Fox Sports. He really put that together. His name made Fox Sports what it is today. His name alone. When did he die today? This afternoon? He didn't look so good when I seen a live picture of him just recently. He didn't look so good. You could just tell by looking at somebody's face that they're not doing so good, There was a time I wasn't doing so good either, Heck, even Camo Dave even said, man, RV Davey doesn't look like he's going to make it, Don't look like he's going to make it. Some other people said the same thing. Doesn't look like RV Davey's going to make it. But here I am. For how long, who knows? Only one would ever know. He was 85? Wow, Harry Reid, the politician, huh? I am shocked. The news reported John had died today. Yeah, look at all the people that died today. Think of it. Not everybody in the world knows who Camo Dave is, right? Nobody, but John Madden, everybody knew who he was. Everybody knew. He was a name. He's the biggest. Boy, I tell you what, he really transformed football big time. John Madden, the game. Yeah, the Tribe Poison. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't think they would have done that, Ray. I wouldn't think that the Nomads would have done that. Serial, my YouTube boyfriend is here. Super Serial, my YouTube boyfriend is here. Laura Stevenson, who's your YouTube boyfriend? Who is it? Would be who? But I'm surprised who I would love to hear what the Woo would say. The Woo, because Camo used to cover him a lot, and of course Camo stopped covering a lot of people. He started covering all the famous people that he thought were the most famous, that could make the most money, and that's what he did, why, you do what you feel does best for your channel sometimes. And that's what he felt probably in his heart, that he needed to grow some of these channels because they can help grow his channel. You pick the most positive channels out there to kind of help run your channel a little bit, to give it the boost that your channel sometimes needs, Perry was as corrupt as they come. You know, that's a politician for you. They're all corrupt, most of them. Yes, the corrupt politician. They are all corrupt. Like I said, they're all. Mark my words. Even Donald Trump is corrupt too. Mark my words on that one. So yeah. So if you think Donald Trump is our savior for the country, I don't think so, man. I think our country is destined to doom. It really is. They're trying to work on a new world government, one world government. It's in the Bible too. So I guess you could say it's bound to happen, right? Unfortunately, it steps into our day of life. Unfortunately, such as the gas prices and all the high prices with gas comes high prices of food. It's going to escalate to the point where the shelves won't be able to be filled up. We won't have food on our table if we don't have some of these things going. So we really got to pray, man. We really got to really pray and hope that, but unfortunately we can pray as much as we want. The Bible says what it says. And so it says in the Bible, don't be surprised when all these things happen. Yeah, we're seeing it happen right before our eyes, guys. We really are. But Carolyn, think of Carolyn, Caravan Carolyn. Look at what an enemy. Camo Dave really tried to make amends with Caravan Carolyn, but she didn't like the guy. She didn't like him because he said some bad things about her, and she didn't like it. So at times I didn't care for Camo Dave either. I was upset with him, but I didn't hate him. I might have disliked him a little bit, but I still tried to be his friend. I tried hard. I gave every effort I had. I gave about as much effort to him as my own family, which I can't say I really have a family, even though you might think I have one. Some people would argue the fact, but it is what it is. Let's see. You all fight, I'll go fit. We're not fighting. There's no fight in here. God won't let his believers suffer. No, God, if all you gotta do is have the Lord in your heart, man, your soul, and believe in him, and love him, and he'll love you back. And believe me, he won't let you down the day you die. Even if he has to pull us up out of the sky, from the sky, and if it comes to that, then, hey, you know what? He'll take us. He'll put us in the place we need to be. Put it that way. So that's one thing God will do. Jesus won't let us down. He put it this way, he died on the cross so all of us could have, what we're going to have, what we can have if we believe in him, So that's why he died. So he died just for that reason. So, yep. He gave his only begotten son, yep. That's true. Truly is true. But we got Laura Stevens' life. Yes, he did. That's right, he did. We all know that. Well, not everybody knows that, but most people do. And it'll come to, it takes a little while for people to come around, but they come around. They do. Sometimes it takes. Sometimes it takes when you're on your deathbed and you think that's it. You're on your last days. Then you change the tune quite a bit. Things change rapidly. Yeah, they do, believe me. Ever since I've joined up on your channel, you have talked nice and wanted to be friends with him. Yes, you knew it. You've always known that I wanted to be friends with him. He just wouldn't let it be. He just wouldn't let it be. That's all I could say. He just wouldn't let it be. I look back at all this and I'm really upset about it, but like I said, life does go on. I'm going to try to run a channel, a nomadic channel. I haven't done it yet, but because I've kind of let Camo Dave run his thing, But now that he's not here, I think it's time for, some other people to step up. There's room for multiple people to come in and do this. It just doesn't have to be one or two people. There could be 5, there could be 20 people. This way it gives more exposure from other people, not just one or two, but multiple people. So when things get bad, I can come to the Davey 1%. Daddy sales. Yeah, you know, what? I can't say a whole lot, in regards to, things, a lot of things in my life because it involves other people. So I got to kind of have to go with what they want, and I have to leave it out. Even though as hard as it is to do, sometimes you got to bite the bullet and just not say certain things. And that's just what you do. It's what I have to do. But I want to go in the arms of a chubby girl. Carlos Martinez, transgender. Huh. What's so special being friends with him? Tom Macy. What friends with who? First of all, we got to find out who we're being friends with. I'm not sure who the name is here. Before I answer a question, I got to know who it is. What's so special about being friends with Camo Dave? I don't know. He just, if you're talking about him, it's just that he was covering all the nomads. He really did. He did cover a lot of nomads. He helped a lot of channels grow. That's basically what he did. He was responsible. He pushed hard. He pushed hard with it. He really did. It's a shame. That scared me hearing he died. He had a strong voice and a lot of energy. He sounded fine. He did sound okay, but I didn't watch him the last, I don't know. I hadn't watched him for a while. So I gotta admit, I hadn't been watching his channel. I've just been doing my own thing, just trying to live, and just back in Phoenix, I'm just trying to kick things in gear, being back here at my hometown. So here he was trying. He very much would have loved to live in Scottsdale, Arizona, because he went driving through Scottsdale, and it's like everything rung a bell for him, like Scottsdale this, Scottsdale that. Scottsdale's a very wealthy place, man. It takes a lot of money to live in Scottsdale. I just don't know if Camo Dave could have pulled it off. He probably would cause him a heart attack anyway, trying to live in Scottsdale, being that the expensive place that it is. High dollar houses, high dollar everything, So almost 64. He was almost 64. He appeared to be in decent condition. I thought he was 62. I guess he was 60. How old was he? 64 when he died? I just turned in to see what I thought of him. It's a yes, Laura, I agree. Steven's life. But it's good to have a crowd in here. We got a pretty good sized crowd in here, and it's just hard to operate tonight. I just thought I had to let some steam out a little bit. Let some air out, because I was pretty much bogged up with all this stuff going on today. So I tried to watch TV, and then I couldn't get my TV to work. So here I am. You have it on. You have it on top chat, Davey. But I've just tried to do a lot of things, and I haven't accomplished everything and what I'd like to accomplish, but I've done a lot. I've done a lot in the last couple of years. I've done quite a bit, actually more than I thought I could do. Even though I'm half paralyzed, I'm paralyzed from ankles down. I've been able to manage to get around a little bit, So it's amazing I could even get up sometimes sitting on this couch. Sometimes it gets kind of hard, but I do it. I do it because I have to do it. You got to move around. That's one thing you got to realize. No matter if you're paralyzed or if you're quadriplegic, you got to find some way to move around. That's what you got to do. Davies are Are you on live chat or top chat? We're on live chat. We're live. We are currently live. I believe we're currently. I guess you call this live. I guess it's just a regular live stream. I guess I don't know. I presume. What is the weather? What's the weather here? It's really wet, and nasty. It's not windy, but it's been cloudy, rainy all week long, every single day. We had little brushes of sunshine here and there, but for the most part, it's been just nasty weather. Not what Phoenix, Arizona represents. Everybody always says that Phoenix is a sunshine state, pretty much like Florida, right? It hasn't been this week, but we are pretty dry, so I guess you could say we needed the water. So I guess the Lord is supplying us with the water for our plants and our trees and our needs. So, but I'm expecting 17 broken transmission videos and 4 dead cat videos from the tribe tomorrow. Yeah, I presume there could be some things. So the tribe members, I don't know who's a tribe member anyway. I don't even know. And the tribe members have been so anti-RV Davey. It's been crazy. They just need to make amends with me, and we just move on with their life. The tribe members have to admit, hey, I'm part of the YouTube, and there's nothing they could do to stop me. So I'm going to run my YouTube channel. Whether I run it or run it into the ground, I'm going to run it one way or the other. So it's like driving a Mack truck, an 18-wheeler, pretty much. So, but anyway, that's what we got going here. So you got enough subscribers. Why not go live off of YouTube? Because I don't know. I couldn't get the actual YouTube to work. And I don't know why I can't. I got to get over to Straight Jacket 85's place, and we're gonna figure it out. But first of all, I got to get a schedule. What is tomorrow? What Friday? What? No, I was gonna go there Friday, but I can't because he's got a concert. He's playing at New Year's Eve. I think it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Straight Jacket's playing. Where's he playing? He's playing. Shoot, I can't even. He's playing. God, I can't even think of the place he's playing because it's in Tempe somewhere. It's off of Broadway. For the life of me, I can't come up with the name of it. But by the way, he's gonna play at this place in Tempe, so he's gonna be busy. So, and then I got to go to the Solar guys over in Apache Junction. So I'm gonna I got to get out to Apache Junction after my doctor. After I get done with the doctor, that's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm thinking, what is it? That's, wait a second, that's Thursday, I believe. Thursday, so I think I'll get out to the Solar guys on Friday morning. I think it makes sense. Otherwise, I'm going to be getting out in Apache Junction when it's getting dark. I'd rather get there during the daylight hours, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we got to do a couple things with the Solar on this RV because we got to figure out some things on it. So, I've just been lacking some power with the Solar, so we're going to beef it up a little bit. That's all. We're going to figure some things out, and we'll go from there. So, that's what we got to do. So, I'm glad you liked the channel, Mary. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys making the positive comments, and we try hard in this channel. We do. We give everything we got sometimes, and sometimes I fall short of glory, but I guess that's life, We should unite the tribes in honor of. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea for the tribe members to unite with me in terms of Camo Dave. I think that's what should happen. I'll push for it, but I don't know where it's going to be. I'd love for it to be here in Phoenix. I got a great place to do it. Out at Seven Springs, Arizona, man. There's a great open area out there that everybody could camp and fit, And we go out there. We could camp next to the Verde River, too. That'd be kind of cool. doing a candlelight thing out by the Verde River and something like that, or we go to the lake. We go to Phoenix got some pretty cool places to go. Right, just north of Phoenix. So I kind of got a couple ideas, but would the tribe members all come out here? I don't know. I don't know. We could try. We could try to see if I get them all to come over here. I don't know if I could do it though. I could, I could try and try, but then again, it's like trying to be friends with Camo Dave. It just didn't happen. They might be that hardened that they don't want to be friends. But when it comes down to it, it's a small world, and we don't get to stay on here. The world, as we know it, doesn't last as long as we might think. It just doesn't. We can't make the world last. In other words, a lot of people think they're going to live forever. I know when you're 25, 30, you think you're going to live forever. You really do. But you find out 20 years later, those 20 years go by pretty quick. And then you're looking at like, whoa, I'm 60 years old. What happens? Wow. You're sitting right at, you're sitting at a part in life that, now you got to start thinking, hey, I might not be, hey, my day might be coming, Sometimes you have to think that way. DTM, I agree. RV Davey needs to write a peace treaty and present it. I know, could the tribe members really have it against me? They have it out for me. I don't know what the deal is. But it's time. It is really time that these guys back off of tormenting me and disrepresenting me as a member of community in the nomadic community. They want to keep me out of it. And I'm very much just like they are, and we tend to camp in the same kind of spots just because we have to, because that's what law is. Law tells you can camp here, you can camp there. I'm in Phoenix. It's a hard time camping here. It's hard I'm camping at Walmart. You know how hard it is to camp at a Walmart these days? It's almost impossible. Somehow I'm able to do that at this particular Walmart. It's the only Walmart I know that'll let you do this. I just can't believe it. They let us. It's amazing. But they let us do it. So Joni did a tribute song. Yeah, I see that. I listened to that. Yeah. Yep, I heard that. That's good. Good for her. I'm glad she did that because I guess he covered her channel. I don't know how much he covered her channel, but I guess he did. I know he covered Elvis Travels channel. That's for damn sure, right? And I think he had something to say about Elvis just recently. Just recently too. So, and then Elvis Travels had something to say about it too. So, because Elvis Travels knows Camo Dave played a big part in keeping his channel up and running. This couch is uncomfortable, let me tell you. Oh, brother. We got 19, 20 people in the house here at the Davey channel. Yeah, like I said, it's been one of those nights. I don't think we could take much more in one night. I don't think so, man. It's just been one of those things. But, yeah, no hard feelings. Do you think Camo Dave's alcohol consumption was a contributing factor in this tragedy? You know what? Alcohol is never a good mix. It just depends. If you take alcohol in moderately, I think you could be okay with it. But when you go and you drink on a level, I don't know what level of drinking he was, but I understand he was drinking a lot. He really enjoyed his alcohol, but sometimes you have to take a step backwards and take a look at yourself and say, hey, I got a problem. Maybe I should get some help. You really got to look at that sometimes. And unfortunately, it's an unfortunate event that something like this sometimes it takes an event like this to wake people up sometimes, it wakes us all up. Myself too. But I don't drink and I don't smoke anything, so I'm glad I never did, I'm glad I never did any of those things. I think I used drugs when I was in high school, but I also played football, ran track, so I did those things, and I knew that alcohol and drugs weren't going to be a thing to be doing when you're trying to play at a high level in sports, which I was trying to do. Some of my friends, I was surprised they were pot smokers, and it shocked the hell out of me when I seen it. When I went to, they basically told me to come over my one friend's house. I went over, and the whole football team was smoking pot. They were trying to make me smoke. They forced a bong down my throat, pretty much. I got back home. My mom could smell the pot on me. Because you've been smoking pot, haven't you? I said, what makes you think that? Because I can smell it on you. I know what that stuff smells like. You know that? I know what that stuff smells like. I was like, well, you know what? It's not the case. You don't know the scenario here, but I was with the football team, and they pretty much forced a bong down my throat. That's the true story, and that's what happened. And I had never thought the same thing about the football team after that occurred. It's funny. I seen the guys down the road, going to another high school, being at another high school, and their football team playing, our football team. And of course, they got the best of us, They beat us by like 1 point. But it was a tough game. It came down to one play, and we didn't make that last play because we ran out of clock and got tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and that ended the game, and that's how it ended. Ha! Unbelievable. But sometimes those things happen too, But yeah, I mean, I thought I'd come in and I would say a few more things just because I just needed to. And I'm glad that RV Camper came in here because she's a big fan of Camo Dave, and she's been his biggest supporter of lately. So she deserves that. So I give her all the credit, man. I thank her for coming into this channel. I hope that we could get Shimei in here. I really like Shimei to come in here. I'd like to bring some of Camo's people over here. I really would. And I want to do live streams with Camo's people. I think it'd be a good idea. I think so. I just hope that they want to do it, We could do this with Shimei. If Shimei could bring all those people over here, why not? What's it going to hurt? You know what I'm saying? What's it going to hurt? It's not going to hurt anything. We're here to support one another. That's all. That's all we want to do. I believe we could take this channel to another level, though it'll never be like Camo Dave's. I understand that. But I could cover nomads too. I can do the same. Not exactly like he does it, but I think I can help other channels that could use some help, versus supporting, more of the popular channels, because I'm not here to gain, 2,000, 30,000 people. I'm here to just run a channel on a positive note. I don't care how many subs I'm getting. I don't care about that. I don't care how much money I'm getting, though I could use a little support, yes, like everybody can in times like we have right now with gasoline prices and prices on food, it could certainly help. It could help my channel. It could help everybody could help one another. That's the best thing. That's all I got to say at this point. But I'm just saddened, though, just like everybody else is, because I worked so hard to become a friend, at least a nomad friend with Camo Dave. I tried. Believe me, I tried. I tried and failed. So, but at least I tried. I'm glad I am happy that I at least tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried. I gave it the big effort to become friends with his channel and him. I gave everything I had. I even left a message for the Doxinator. I said, hey, I wish things would have been different. I wish things could have been different. Because I was here, I was trying really hard to become friends with the guy. Really was. I didn't want to be enemies at all. Did not. Never did I want to be enemies with him. But he took it to that level to become enemies. And I don't know why, but he just did. But we gotta look at things on a different note now. We gotta look at things like we gotta move forward from this. We gotta move on from this and bring the channel to the next level. And make another nomadic channel. I'd like to keep doing the Cambo Dave thing from my channel. I'd like to bring Camo Dave's people over to here, over this channel, and we keep it going, man. Why not? Why stop it? Let's keep a positive note here, and let's get his people over here, and we'll keep the thing going. That's what I say we do. I'm willing to do it. I know I'm capable of doing it. I've been doing live streaming now for how long now, guys? I know I can do it. My voice can hold up. You know, I know I can't do a 3-hour broadcast, but what we need to do is reduce it down to like an hour and a half, you know, and then call it a day, you know. But that's what we got to do. But I'm willing to do it. I'm all in on that. So let's just see if we could get Shimei over here, and let's see if we get things moving. Somebody needs to start something, right? And I'm trying. I'm making amends here, so if I could do anything, we're going to try to do this. But I did the right thing, yes. Mary Zayas was correct. I did everything in my power to become a YouTube friend with him. And I tried before, when I knew that he was coming to Phoenix. I wanted to get an answer from him if we could meet, and he said we could. But I never heard back from him, and I don't know why not. But that's what happened basically. I never heard back from him. We were going to try to meet or figure out a place we could meet, you know, in the Phoenix area, and I would have met him here, you know. I would have done it, but things didn't turn out that way. He never contacted me again, you know. So, and I tried numerous attempts to contact him. I just couldn't do it. So it's an unfortunate thing. Sometimes things happen the way sometimes they're meant to be this way, you know. Sometimes it's just the way it was meant to be. Sometimes the Lord does things in his own way, you know. You know, sometimes the Lord will keep you from a particular person just for one reason or another, you know. And you don't understand why, but that's just, he knows what he's doing when he does it. So that's all. That's all we can say at this point. But we got to move on, man. We got to move on and from this, and I got to see if I can get Camo's people over to here. And we continue this tradition on. We continue the live. I could do the Saturday lives. I think we do the Saturday. I don't know, but Saturday mornings would have to be not so early in the morning. They'll have to be like West Coast time. Like, I like to wake up at 9 in the morning. So I would say 10 to 11:30 or something. And then do the Saturday night evening show at about 6 o'clock. 6 Arizona time. And then we do the 10:30. We can go 10:30 to 10:30. I'd say we go 10:30 to 12 and do something like that. That's my proposition. I don't know if it'll work, but we can only try, right? So we got 14 people in the house. But, you know, we did all we could do. I did everything in my power to do what we had to do to meet up with Camo, and it just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. It's an unfortunate thing, but like I said, sometimes things happen for a reason. And that reason is now. So it happened today. Or it happened last night, I should say. So he's already left the planet. He's been gone for what? Almost a day and a half. He's almost going on 2 days. He's been since he left us, you know. He left the planet, left Earth, left planet Earth. It's just, it's one of those things. We all do it at one point or another. At some point in time in our life, we leave the planet and we go to a better place, hopefully, depending on where our soul and our heart is, depending on what we can do to give our Lord Jesus the name he deserves, That's what it comes down to. It's not about good works. It's about what you complete in terms of you, yourself, and anybody else with their relationship with Jesus. Yeah. I'm going to say that, and I'll say it until I'm almost blue in my face. But sometimes you have to bite the bullet here, But I'm just glad certain people came in here when they did. It was a good deal, and it was proper. It was a way to do things, the way we did it tonight. So I feel good about that. I feel good about my broadcast today. I made my comments in the comment sections of Doxinator. I left one in Shemai's. I left one in RV or camper. Left one in hers too. So I put all my comments in all those three. So I just basically said, hey, I tried. I gave my darndest to be a good YouTube friend. I just fell short of glory. That's all. And that's all I could say at this point. And I can't say any more. So now we have to close the lid on it, or put a lid on it, I should say. So anyway, guys, what do you think? We had a closer out for the evening here, guys. I'm not even sure what time it is. But yeah, I think we had to close it out. We got even though we got 17 people in here. Sometimes we close it out with 20. I think I closed it out with 21 people once. It's kind of hard to do, but sometimes sometimes it's just what you have to do here, Being here at the RV Davey channel, I didn't hear from some of the nomads, some of them I didn't hear anything, I'm surprised. I'm really much surprised because the guy really worked hard at some of these channels, and then they didn't have anything to say about him. So I don't know. Let's see. Good. Keep it rolling, really. That's something Ora Oli would say, keep it rolling, Unfortunately, I don't always have a lot of memory in the phone, but that's why I always try to. I got to figure out how to take my SD card and put it into a computer. That's something I got to do. I got to learn how to do some of these little tasks, if I'm going to keep rolling here, If I'm going to keep rolling down the road, I got to be able to roll down the road first, So, it's raining. Now, here he is. It's pouring rain again, yeah. Not pouring, but it's coming down. So, anyway. Yeah, let's close it out, guys. We'll see you another day. I need to take my medications. Let me take my medications. I got to take my high blood pressure pills. I didn't take them today. So I got to make sure I take that. Let my heart kind of beat like a normal person's heart should be beating. You know what I mean? So, I hope Camel Dave was able to see this. Maybe I don't know if he was able to, or if there's a time that where even though he dies, he stays here on the planet a little bit where he can actually see things. I don't know if he was able to do that. I'm kind of hopeful that the Lord would let him do that. Before he moves on with his next journey. You know what I'm saying? Whatever journey that might be. How is the damn weather on your joints? It's rough. It's rough. I got to take my medications, though. I know I got to do that, so. Or I might be the next one to die tonight if I don't take my high blood pressure pills, So, I got to get a bottle of water back here, and I got to get up and get that, too. So, I didn't put any extra water back here, so I got to make sure I do that. So I tried to run the TV, I just couldn't do it. The ball's in your court, Davey. You are the new Nomad News. Yeah, the ball's in my court. Yeah, I'm gonna say, first of all, we're gonna try to start off with getting Camo Dave's people in here live. We gotta get Shimei to bring her people over here, and we get things rolling. We're gonna work on that first. Let's just work on. I can't do this every day like he was doing it, but I can, do a Saturday. We could we at least start with that. We'll try to work on that first. Let's try to see if we can put that together through Shimei. It's going to take an effort on her part coming into here. She came in here once, so I presume we could get her back. I'm hoping, even though things weren't so good, you know what I mean? The way things ended, So let's just do that. So let me work on Shimei and see if you guys could work on Shimei too. And let's get the ball in the court here, and we'll get her Camo's people over to here, and let's get this thing working from this channel. And I know we can do it. So we just need a little effort, and then we'll get the Nomad News going. We'll start talking about channels and other people's channels. I'll just make it a point. I'll talk about like 5 channels, and I'll mention 5 channels. We'll talk about them. First, I'll look at them first, and then I'll come into the live stream, and we'll talk about the channels. That's what we'll do. It's the way we're going to do it. Be a different kind of style, but we'll get it accomplished. We'll come live, and we'll talk about these 5 channels, and I'll come up with another 5, another 5, another 5. I'll just go like that and do it just like that, and that's how we'll cover things. And get the live streams going too. So let's just get Camo's people over here. It's time. The time has come for this channel to run the show. The time has come. And the ball's in our court now. So, I'm sure a lot of people would love to do this, but I just don't think people have the time. A lot of nomads just don't have. They're making too many videos. They don't have time to come out and do live videos and like I'm doing. They don't have the time to do it. So, UFO magnetic field detection, levitation. Huh. That's interesting. Let's see. But I believe, like I said, I've witnessed, and I know that UFOs exist as well as aliens. So, no shock to that. None whatsoever. Whatever the government says, it's time. It's come time the government comes clean on these UFOs and also alien life on planet Earth. It's time they come clean, the government. All the governments. It's time. It's time to stop hiding from the public, the people that more or less know anyways. So let's close with a prayer here, guys. We're going to close out with a prayer. Lord Jesus' name, I come to you tonight. I just want to let this night come to pass. We lost some 3 people today that we know of. We lost Camo Dave. We lost Mr. Reed. And we lost John Madden today. So basically what I want to say here is that we want to pray upon everybody. We want to make everybody come to the front note and to come close to the Lord in your name, Jesus. We need everybody. We need a big effort. I can't say we could get everybody, but I'd like to get as many people as we can to come to you, Lord, because it's the time has come. It really has. Let's just get things rolling and get people to come forth, and we get this Saturday night, not Saturday night, but Saturday evening going with Camo Dave's people, and we pray upon that comes to pass, and we bring all of Camo Dave's people here as well as Shimei, and we get this channel rolling in that right direction, and in Jesus' name, I say amen to that. There we go. Okay, folks, we're going to close it out here. And I appreciate all you guys coming in here tonight, and for coming in for this afternoon, late afternoon special, I guess you could say. So we're gonna say amen to all that, and amen to you guys, and we pray that we don't lose anybody else tonight. Let's just keep it at that, okay? So I'm gonna get my medication in me, and I'm gonna get myself ready for sleep. So I just got here, man. I gotta close it out, guy. I have to close. I gotta take my medication, dude. Or I'm not gonna do it. And I'd hate to die of high blood pressure. I'd hate to die of a heart attack tonight. I really don't want to. So let me close it out in that note. Elvis couldn't pray that good. So, but yeah, I'm a little bit more comfortable with praying. So let me close it out here tonight, and we're gonna hope and pray that, like I said, Camo's Dave's people come over to this channel, and we get things rolling, and we get it rolling in the right direction. So, amen to all that. Okay, okay, guys. Let me take my medication. Let me get out of here, and let me get ready to go to sleep here. So I'm pretty tired. So, but once I get my gabapentin in me, I'm out. I'm done. So, okay, guys, we're out of here. We'll catch you guys next time on the RV Davey live video stream. Okay, bye, guys. Take care, man. Pray for all you guys. Okay, bye.